Hi again. This video covers the aspects of saying no to a pay rise, or how to justify saying no to a pay rise to all you employers out there. Even though we have us guys around, recruiters, headhunters, and it's all very well using one of us when someone leaves, the key to success for any business is staff retention. So try and keep hold of your staff the best that you can, rather than coming to someone like us. Staff turnover rates are expected to increase to just below 24% over the next 4 years, and that's according to a study by Hayes, massive recruiters. So let's hope they're wrong, but more than likely they are going to be right. So one issue that can lead to staff feeling dissatisfied is the turning down of a pay rise request rather. And is it possible to justify saying no? Our advice is the first thing you should do when someone comes to you asking for a pay rise, ask that member of staff to justify their request for a pay rise. Ask them to put down in writing in ways or expand on any areas where they have gone above and beyond the call of duty. If they have not done any of that, I suppose, or done this, then they can't justify a pay rise. So get them to put it in writing, usually nips it in the bud from an early stage. Once they've explained in full why they want a pay rise, then you need to reply fully as well. If they can't expand on what they've done for your company in their role, then obviously the employee cannot justify their request for a pay rise. I've said the word request so many times now, I'm starting to notice it. If you want to seriously if you seriously want to keep hold of this employee, look at what they've done. If they can't put it down in writing, still analyse it on its own basis. If you don't keep them happy, it's going to turn into a flight risk, obviously. If you can't afford a pay rise at that time, well, I suppose if they've come back and justified why they want a pay rise, but you can't afford to give them a pay rise at that time, explain that, but then make sure the employee feels suitably valued, and maybe put in some timescales of when you can give them a pay rise. This will probably help, obviously, with making them feel valued and making them understand what's going on as a business. But you have to stick to the to the goalposts that you've put in. Obviously, once you've explained, an employee will feel less wronged, and then you're going to give them clear goals to earn a pay rise, and that's fine. If you can't afford the pay rise still, maybe look at other areas in which they can feel worth extra days, duvet days, something on them lines. Maybe extra training, management training, something on them lines which is going to make them feel valued as an employee. Even though money is the initial thing we're asking for, if you can give them something else, it can sometimes make that employee feel valued. And that's what this is all about. As we said at the start, staff retention is key. Keep hold of that person in any way that you can. If you can't afford the pay rise, there is other areas in which you can keep hold of them. I hope that helps. If it doesn't, give us a ring. More than happy to help out with anything, any questions, queries that you may have. As always, just call the office. Look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care.